live once again for the evening chat. Last night was lit, people. Thank you and everyone for participating to get me to my destination, and I got there safe and sound. Thank you. It was a pretty interesting night, to say the least. Um, when you guys come in, hit that like button. Of course, we found out about new news concerning Ryan Garcia. Get out. Just go. Go. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Hey, Nick.
And.
Yes, sir. Could you come by the single?
So, we had Ryan Garcia destroying his ex's house. We got John Fury talking for the first time since his son got his ass whooped. Now, that was funny. Now, we're going to talk about that in depth, when we talk about good old John Fury, because you can tell John, though, based on how he felt about his son, really sons, he thought highly of them. They were pretty much his retribution and what he did or what he didn't do in the boxing world. So you can tell his ass was hurt about that. We got Bryce Productions coming in with that HI. Big Keevaney in the building. Michael Bunch, my guy, you need your own show for boxing and have guests. You that good. Appreciate you, Michael Bunch in the building. Yeah, man. Dude, this is diabolical. We're at a place where I swear something died. You got flies everywhere. Tony Lyons, yes, Kurt, just jumped on. Man, I just started. I've been live for 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So yeah, you're right there. Oh, Isaac in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. You guys come in, hit that like button. Will you? And greetings to you, oh, Isaac in the building. But yeah, John Fury, man, you can tell that brother was hurt. He was hurt something massive simply based on he got that quiet. Where the hell has he been? Why hasn't he spoke? And then when he did speak, he started talking about family members that he don't talk to no more. Kurt, I dare you to pronounce my surname. Okay. All right. Alu Waju. Okay. Aluwajuigbe. 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 I don't know if I'm anywhere now. So probably not. Nice try. Aluwajube. Aluwajube. Did I get it? You gotta say it fast. You gotta say it with confidence. Call Dago. Aluwajube. Alu Wajuri. No, Alu Wa. Okay. Alu Wajuri big. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting close. Maybe I'll get it one day. He say, "Is this Hat Man?" No, this is not Hat Man. Hat Man is British. I'm American. The boxing guy, LOL. Yeah, this is crazy, man. That's one thing I hate. I have that in common with my oldest daughter. I hate flies, bro. So when you see me trying to kill them, you're gonna see me through the whole podcast. Die! Can't lie. Didn't know. Tyson Fury versus John Fury. Who will Small John call out next? We haven't heard him call out anyone. That's the crazy thing. We haven't heard John say nothing about anybody that, you know what I mean? Normally, you know, he was calling everybody out. It was almost that Tyson Fury was giving him strength. He was getting him crunk. He was giving him the motivation to call out fighters he know damn well he's not going to fight. You know? No man alive, LOL. Yeah, you don't hear that no more. You don't hear that no more. You don't hear that from Big John. Or they call him Little John, huh? Is it Little John Fury? Is it Big John Fury? This is Big Curtis, and we all been Counterpunch. Lou Boogie. Okay. In some twisted world where Dubois beats Joshua and Anderson beats Bacali, Dubois versus Anderson will be AJ versus Wilder all over again. No, because here's the problem. You can't have an AJ versus Wilder unless you have the foundation for it. See, for one, I see the comparisons, but it can't be bigger than AJ and Wilder because AJ was a gold Olympian. Wilder was a bronze, but Wilder started earlier. Wilder was American that talked much shit, kind of like Mike Tyson did. He just did it in his own Alabama sledgehammer way. Okay? So, I don't think that Danny Dubois and Jared Anderson can be as big because, you know, those guys were undefeated. None of them got beat. They were both champions. You know what I mean? It was just, it's supposed to line up the way it's supposed to. And that just goes to show you guys that we should get fights
Come on.
when we need them.
No passenger that needs a ride to parking.
Well, right now's the time.
You want me to do it?
Oh. Yeah, where you at? You close? Hey, come on, Katina, get him.
Smash that like button, guys. It's free. Show your support for the channel. Chris Esperon. Salute, brother. Counterpunch to you. But we need a new UK versus US rivalry. Yeah. It's going to be a long time, though. You got to have a golden Olympian.
Hey, Katina.
You got to have a golden Olympian. And you got to have somebody from the USA
Don't choke me.
that is a self-promotable person. Like Wilder was. You know, I feel bad that whole situation. Wilder really just got broken down, and I'm not really even sure that it's all the woman. It might just be the fact that, okay, see, look, this is what happened. Wilder was convinced that Tyson Fury cheated him. Well, Tyson Fury has been beaten. In fact, Tyson Fury has been beaten once on paper and then really twice by moral standards. See, Francis Ngannou and Alexander Usyk has totally ripped away the perception that Tyson Fury is the best fighter. I never thought Tyson Fury was the best fighter. I just thought that Tyson Fury was a good fighter and he just needs to be tested. You know, dare me to prove me wrong, but he didn't. That's the whole point. He didn't. Why is the Furies beefing? How did it start? I don't know how it started. I don't know who it is. I just got a good idea that it was Peter. Because we don't know anybody dead. You know, and why would you bring up somebody that's passed on? Why would you bring that up? Did you check the video with Peter Fury and have you seen the Froch Peter Fury interview uploaded recently? I didn't. Is it with Peter and Froch? Who is it with? Because I asked you for a link.
How do you want me to break down this run here?
I hate Froch. Froch thinks he can have AJ. Welcome to Froch on Fighting. This is called Froch. I like my nose. Look at that. Kurt, what happened to hit and not be hit? Floyd and Sweet Pea would have had a hard time today. No? Sweet Pea and Floyd are two different people. Sweet Pea, are you comparing it to Stevenson? Bro, Stevenson, let me tell you something about Sweet Pea Whitaker. Sweet Pea Whitaker beat and whooped a legend and they robbed him. Okay? Look, Pernell Whitaker made Julio Cesar Chavez look like a novice fighter. They called it a draw. Floyd Mayweather was robbed of his Olympic gold medal. Okay? They made that young man cry because they robbed him. Then he goes on to become pro. Following his uncle Roger, he becomes a champion at age 19. He beats Gennaro Hernandez. Okay? He pretty much mops everybody in his way. You know, the only reason Floyd's knockout stopped, don't let him fool you. His knockout stopped because his hands were shit. His hands were brittle. His hands were damaged. And it was due to all the punishment that he gave his hands, putting those bees on other fighters. You know, when you punch somebody in the head enough, you're going to have damaged knuckles, people. Okay? So, like, Stevenson, yeah, he's talking about his hands and this, that, and the other. I don't think Stevenson has justified his hands or complaining about his hands. He doesn't have enough knockouts to be talking about his hands. Man, my hands, man, my hands. Dude, knock somebody out and complain about that. Then I can say, okay, you got that, because now I can see why. That pop shot and bullshit he was doing, look, Stevenson is not exciting. Pretty Boy Floyd was. Pernell Whitaker was. Okay? Those guys were exciting fighters. See, Whitaker made a show out of how defensively sound he was. So if you like defensive bloody accomplishments, defensive prowess, you would go see a Sweet Pea show. You know, you want to see that. Stevenson is not showing us any of that. He's showing us that he's scared. He's showing us that he's timid. He's boring. That's what it is. And you know what's sad? This is what's sad about Stevenson. Let me talk about Stevenson just for a second. Stevenson is the most disliked fighter because of his fighting style. On top of the way he talks shit. He's more hated than Ryan, and Ryan's a racist. Make that make sense. How does Ryan become second less hated? Right? Under Stevenson. Sad. Real sad, man. Small man syndrome is what that's called. Brass bollocks, though. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury will happen. I mean, it'll happen, but it won't be what it was. But, you know, I mean, I think it's like this. Let's get that fight before it ain't nothing at all. Because if Usyk tacks that ass again for Tyson Fury, people will less likely want to see it unless it's a British show. I'll go see it. You know, God, you see this fucking dude? He's diabolical. Hold on. Look at this guy. This dude is... God. And I really don't like that shit. I just hate flies. Okay, here we go. Hopefully Ryan is done. Hey man, can you get me some McDonald's real quick? Fraccio on Fighting, Peter Fury reveals his thoughts on the corner work. Check it out. Okay. I've already done like he's already went on October Red, you know, and then it was a really good video that I countered. But I'll take a look at it. I mean, if you want to hear the same shit again, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I mean, Peter already said that he thought that Tyson Fury's corner is trash. Well, he didn't say trash. He said he thought that there should have been one person in there. Let me stop. Breaking a concrete block is worse than 1,000 punches to the head. Dubois gets humbled within 3 rounds. What about their martial art? What about the martial arts who breaks blocks and wood with their hands. How come they don't use the brittle hands excuse? Well, that's a different type of way you break it. It's mind over matter. Okay. You know, it's not chipping away at anything. And, you know, there's different fighting regimens and techniques that you can do to keep your hands powerful. Not just sit there and wrap them up and punch someone. Not everyone must be a KR artist. Stevenson is a very small guy. Just look at his frame. Stevenson needs to go to 126. He needs to go down. If they want to market him, I think the problem is they looked at him as too much of somebody that he's not. Stevenson is not that guy. Stevenson is a good boxer. He has good reflexes. He's not good to look at. I think he's trying to, like those guys, he won't knock them out anyway. The thing is about Stevenson will be that guy that should go to 126. Keyshawn Davis is the truth. Keyshawn Davis is very good. I don't know how good he can become because I'm not really sold on the fact that he's out of the lifestyle that he said he came up out of. See, you have Keyshawn Davis. You have guys like Jared Anderson, Big Baby Jared Anderson. You have guys like that that like to smoke weed and shit, you know, on his leisure time. So Ryan Garcia's another one. Those guys, I don't look at them guys improving. I just see them diminishing because they're refusing to get away from the lifestyle that they're trying to straddle the fence with. Okay? How when he can't make 130? Well, I mean, he needs to work on his diet. Shit. Frotch's whole channel is just hating on AJ. It's pathetic. Frotch is making some serious bucks, man. He's making that money, him and his wife. Yeah, this is crazy. It's like they come out of nowhere. Well, they think I'm a fucking cow? Thoughts on John Fury? Skrilla 50 in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Mustafa. My thoughts on Fury, man. John Fury, he's hurting. John's hurting, man. John Fury is hurting right now. He's hurting. That man is hurting. He's hurting because he thought his son was just going to be some special fighter that never got beat. He thought he was going to be like Floyd Mayweather Sr. He thought he was going to have a son that he was just better, the best fighter of all time and all that shit, and then he was proven wrong. And the sad thing about it is he was the person that belly ached and bitched and complained that it was the other people that stopped him from getting beat. No, he was in the corner too, so he partook on the reason why Tyson Fury got beat. So he can no longer say like, oh, he was surrounded by yes men. Well, if he was surrounded by yes men, he was also surrounded by you, man. Okay? Kurt versus Floyd, round one, ding, ding. I ain't fighting Floyd. I bet, you know what? Floyd punched me with a 5-point, and I can't hit him. I'm going to grab Floyd and hurt him. I'm going to grab him and slam him to the ground and beat his brains out. And everybody going to say, man, you wrong for that. Well, I told you I didn't want to fight him anyway. You can't, like, Floyd's going to always be Floyd. I'm not going to try to fight Floyd. You know? I'll prove you wrong, Kurt. Also sorry for the trauma. If Shakur Stevenson, dude, if Shakur Stevenson goes back down to 126, then him and Inouye would be a big payday. Yeah, that would be a good fight for him. And what's crazy, Inouye would beat him. He would beat Stevenson. And then he would make Inouye that much better. And you know what's so crazy? As much as people hate Stevenson, they're going to credit Inouye for beating Stevenson. He said fly, not Floyd. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to war with these bastards. There's like 3 of them in here. I think I killed one. And they're just flying around. I wish I had a fly swatter. You know? You think what do you think is most entertaining boxing style to watch? I'm not sure. Hold on a second. We got an intruder.
Okay, go down, right?
Yeah, it's open. There you go.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Second choice besides the pistachio.
Cheez-Its. Kurt, what van you driving? It's a Sprinter van. Today, anyway. Boots and Bud's next fights are waist fights. If they're not fighting names, I'm not interested. Well, understand, Boots and Terrence Crawford are in the different weight classes. That's for one. For two, you know, Terrence is fighting a guy that's undefeated. Avanesian is the fighter that Terrence Crawford already knocked out. So for you to say, oh, well, it's a waste of time, I get what you're saying in comparison of, hey, give us Crawford Ennis or no one. I think Terrence Crawford's bigger than that. See, if Boots was really chasing Crawford, which he's not, he was never chasing Crawford, he would have went to 154. Okay, he did not go to 154 because he was not legitimately chasing Crawford. He just wanted the belts that Crawford had, or the IBF, which he ended up getting by email. Okay, that means you haven't watched a Boots fight at all. Yeah, Boots is a good fighter, man. I mean, he's a switch hitter. You know, he's big as hell. That's why I don't understand, if he wanted that Terrence Crawford fight, he would have had it, but he didn't want it. And then I know the whole story behind Boots Ennis, Terrence Crawford, Al Heyman, and Showtime. Okay, see, Boots is now with DAZN. Okay, he was once exclusive with Showtime, and he wanted to stay loyal to Al Heyman and whoever Al Heyman was dealing with, which was Showtime, PBC, Fox. Okay, so that's what he wanted. He didn't want to overstep those boundaries. Hey, Kurt, do you think there should be less weight divisions? I don't think there should be more. I mean, damn, how many do we need? Would you fight KSI in a fly for $50,000? No. I ain't fighting KSI for $50,000. That's not worth my time. 50 grand? No. Boots was initially chasing Errol. I don't know. I don't know if he was chasing Errol necessarily either. I think he was just like a I think he was more of a guy that wanted a name for himself. Because Boots said, like, hey, this is what I'll do. I will either, if you guys don't want to fight me, get out of the way and let me get the belts. 250,000, that sounds better. But I mean, look, here's my thing. A prize fight, if it's not worth a house, I don't want to do it. I'm saying I'm tired of these matchups we don't want to see. $50K is average for a UFC. Okay, well, that's UFC's problem. Dana White has those guys on that range. If Shakur decides to run, it will be difficult for anyone to beat him. Well, if Shakur decides to keep fighting the way he's fighting, nobody doesn't want to fight him. Nobody wouldn't want to deal with him. You know, when you get that type of reputation, it's going to be hard for you to get fights. The guys that are the guys, okay, they're not going to care. Thank you so very much.
And guess what?
What?
They only had this one.
The Cheez-Its or the
Only
pistachio?
the cheddar.
Ah, thank you very. No, the cheddar's great. You did a good job. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I'm not strong today.
You're not strong today? You tired today?
Very.
Is there any way we can go that way? Any way we can go up there and like go around, you think? Because this is like traffic, and then more traffic. Don't worry, we'll get back. I'll just make a lane with this traffic. Yeah, it's aggressive traffic.
It's much as the flags.
Yeah, there you go. Them too. What's going on with these things? What are they on crack?
We're in the stockyards.
Where?
Stockyards.
Stockyards?
Well, not the stockyards, but that this area has a lot of cattle.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Now that makes sense. I don't see any cattle though. That's what those trailers are for on the fairgrounds? Those trailers?
Yeah. So usually
okay.
they have a lot. That's why they have the rodeo where background is where we're parking.
Right.
Yeah, they usually have pigs and all this other stuff.
Oh
I
God.
guess they're remodeling right now.
Yeah.
And where did background go?
They walk that way like cattle. They just walked. I tried to flag some of them down, and they looked, and they just kept walking.
Are they going home?
No, I think they're going to the next little place that they're told to go to. You know how that is. Hey, don't stay here. Go here.
Yeah.
Don't walk over there. Stay here, and all that stuff.
I could never do background.
No, it's you start seeing stuff like background only and
Yeah.
extras only and stuff like that. It kind of puts you in the mindset of what you used to hear about.
Yeah.
I used to hear about that. And some places still have like little signs that are stuck up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the background ladies were so rude to me today.
Really?
You can be because you're working. You know what I'm saying?
Like you mean the extras work?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, something's going on. Uh-oh. Fort Worth's finest. You say some of the extras were mean to you?
Well, only one. She started saying things, and I was thinking, it's in Bass Ridge, la la la, and I'm thinking, lady, I was in principles in Bass Ridge, so if someone was rude to you in Bass Ridge, that's not me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're expendable, so if she got too rude, she could always go.
Yes.
And you're not like somebody that's holding the show together.
Yeah.
Your scenery for a show. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
You need it for the realism of the show or the film or whatever, but at the same time, she doesn't have any business talking to you like that.
Yeah.
It's just good, you just know that, hey, maybe she had a bad day or whatever. It just shows your character.
Yeah, and she was saying they were mean to me and they were like, lady, because when she got into the line, or I got to her, I said, what's your name? Everyone, what's your name? Because we had 150 people.
Right.
What's your name? And she goes, I have to say something. You're not a customer service person because you didn't say good morning, how you doing.
Oh, that's what okay. Yeah, this isn't a business. This isn't a department store.
She said that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if she says that again, you tell her, ma'am, this is not a department store.
No.
This is a film production.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're on a film production, certain layers of it, and people can be mean.
Yeah.
But that's not. It's for. She's lucky she wasn't a number.
I know.
You could have said, you know what? Fine. You're 50.
Yeah.
And you're 51. You're 52. And we're gonna write it down, and they give you little square pieces of small paper, and we're gonna give it to you. And there you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she wanted that. No.
She did say that.
She's in the wrong place for that. Now, had you worked in a Macy's?
Yeah. And she looks at me and she said, that guy next to you? Say hello to that guy. And I turned around, it was Ken. I'm like, Ken? Oh my God, really? And I was telling Ken, she just doesn't know you.
Okay, yeah, you're going on the wrong side. They don't know how to drive either.
No.
Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was.
She goes here, and I go to the far right.
Yeah.
You know, she's going to the far left,
Lori's
just
van is
pulling
gonna
in.
have to go up towards the truck. And everybody sitting on the
No.
corner over here will be seeing cameras are looking this way. You guys.
So I'll probably throw casting. Or my supervisor to throw casting.
Oh well, I mean, well, if you don't want to see her again, you won't.
Yeah.
I mean, because if she's saying that type of stuff, because it seems like she had an issue with you
Yeah.
because she didn't like the way you talked to her. That
Yeah.
shouldn't be something that continues.
Yeah.
You know.
And I was like, well, that's the first one in 15 years.
Yeah, you got to be careful though, because you look at it like this too. How many of them were there? 130?
135, something like that.
Now, how many of that 135 are unemployed? You know what I mean? So you gotta like I watch my stuff. You know, you gotta watch your stuff. You can't leave stuff around.
No.
You know, because you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what type of people they are. You don't know anything about them. You know, they could steal and it wasn't me. You know.
Yeah.
So
Most
it's
of them don't. But yeah, I was so surprised by her.
yeah, that's sad. I'm sorry that happened to you. But remember, it doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to.
There you go.
And I said, well, hello. Like, what else can I say? Sometimes you don't have time. You have all those people.
You know, the saddest thing, you got 130 people. Not all of them. Some people are just doing it from the experience. And I noticed, like, some got in here and they're talking and they're like, I just wanted to be on some show. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you're experiencing you're wiping it off your bucket list.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. You know, but a lot of people, the sad thing is, a lot of people think, hey, this is the way to get into show business. No, it ain't. No, it's not. You're just doing a job.
No, and I was watching bass race. And bass race, you couldn't even see half of them.
Yeah.
You couldn't even see, and it was so sad. And all that water right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to turn around, but you got it.
No, you can turn around.
So you'll be on that side.
Yeah.
You know, the less walking, the better. I think you walk enough, don't you?
I walk around.
That's all right. Walking's good.
Well, I was in Landman. And I should have, I did take 2 weeks off and came to this one. But then I'm thinking,
Was that a tough show?
actually it wasn't.
That's
For me, it wasn't because I was the buyer.
okay.
I was buying for the custom department.
Okay.
So, Backstreet was very hard, very hard. I can't. This is Texas, you know?
There you go.
Well, thank you for taking me.
You're welcome, darling. Can you get it? Wait a minute. Let me unlock it. There you go.
Yeah.
Open sesame.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not the way I thought you were going to do.
Okay, guys.
By the cops
Sorry, I had to do a little work, I guess.
coming from the top of the bottle.
This is like the Kardashians. Kim let herself go.
Yeah, you come from the top.
No, I think she's a buyer in the wardrobe department. I think. I'm not really sure, though.
Copy, sir.
Because you have so many different departments. I don't know which one's which, you know? We've been doing really counterpunch today with reality. Damn, it's loud. Kurt, because of his wife. Who wins in the Battle of Texas, Kurt or Joe Rogan? I don't know. I don't think Joe. I've been here longer than Joe. None of us are from here, to be fair. So we're not from here. She got me a Coke. I mean, sorry, a Sprite. Mrs. Miyagi? Damn. And she's not Asian at all. That's way off. Kurt has a good knee. Joe, a small hut, though, Kurt. Just don't let him go in low. Let me tell you something about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan was a competitor in martial arts. He's like he's a 3-degree black belt. I know he's 3-degree black belt. And his kicks are wicked. His kicks killed the man. This is Joe Rogan. No cap. Okay, so before you say, oh, Joe can't do shit, Joe's more than a commentator. I think he just loves to talk shit about, I think he just loves what he does, But that doesn't mean he won't jack you up. No, Joe Rogan is a legitimate fighter. Boxing is a different thing. If me and Joe Rogan box, that's different. But talking about sparring is like MMA. I wouldn't want to fight Joe Rogan MMA. And he's older than me. A lot older than me. But no, Joe Rogan's a bad dude. I know. Put some gloves on him. That's different. Put some gloves on him. Oh yeah, I got him then. But no, Joe Rogan, bro, Joe Rogan will give you a damn, bro, he'll give you a spin hook kick. His spin hook kick is hell. I don't even know the lady's name. Get out. Yeah, I got something for him tomorrow. I hope we're not here tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Yeah, Joe's dangerous, bro. Joe ain't that, he is not what you think he is. Joe just don't walk around talking shit about people. No, he ain't gonna do that. You think Tank's opponents have been cherry-picked? His list ain't impressive. He's a good fighter, though. Tank? Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Has everyone that he's fought been cherry-picked? In a sense, yes. Simply because the fighter that they have avoided him fighting, he didn't fight. That's it. See, if you avoid one fighter, that means you're putting other fighters in the way to fight that fighter. So yeah, he was. Tank would lose to Deontay Wilder, but Shakur would destroy Deontay Wilder. Okay. Dubois down in 6. Somebody's getting knocked out that night, bro. That's gonna be a knockout. How do you got Eubank versus Canelo? Eubank is not a super middleweight. He showed us when he fought Groves. And he went right back down. Ain't much changed. DJ Anton. What's up, Kurt? Greetings from South Wales. South Anton, greetings from you, brother. Isaac, no. That's not going to be a decision. Somebody's going to knock somebody out because Dubois ain't going to take it easy on AJ if AJ comes in timid. And I don't see AJ folding up to someone like Daniel Dubois. AJ's going to go in there and make an example out of Dubois by knocking him out cold. And if he doesn't knock him out cold, he's going to get knocked out. Did you see the YB video about AJ being violated by Turkey? No. I don't watch YB. I don't watch YB. I don't watch YB. Okay, here's the channels that I personally watch. I like Hatman Strikes Back. I like Showbiz the Adult. I like Bruce Vane. I like Aries Boxing, Zodiac Boxing. I like Boxing Wave. And did I say Ring IQ? And Ring IQ. Sporting Icons, I don't know if he's sick or whatever. So I don't know. But I listen to a lot of his stuff, but he doesn't post a lot anymore. I also watch J. Roos Theory. I just wish he would do more. Yeah, Sporting Icon's gone missing. Oscar Grains. The arrogance Triple G disclosed now reminds me of Francis before AJ stops him. It's going to be worse. Yeah, G-Man Boxing is good. I mean, there's a lot of them I watch for. Okay, G-Man's good. True Jordy's good. The Pain Game. Because that's his boxing channel. J. Roos, Boxing Wave. That's it, man. Other than that, really, I don't really, it's not really a lot of channels on my radar. Not saying that I'm all that. And I don't watch them. Because I don't really see the notifications no more. Because, you know, YouTube, they don't, you know, I'm subscribed to them, but I don't see a, you know. Some are comical, delivering like Punch Drunk. Punch Drunk, yeah, he's funny sometimes. Because I've seen him talking about that Deontay Wilder and that Kelly Swift. And that was a couple of months ago, but I don't listen to him regularly. But I mean, again, each channel is boxing, man. They're doing their own thing. You know, more power to them, man. You know, boxing talk with a day is good. See, I see enough a day on the zone. Oh, the Sprite was good, man. Many people forget Ngannou was not a boxer. It's not fair to compare Dubois to him. How many real boxers have AJ knocked out cold? Knocked out cold. He knocked out Helenius cold. He knocked out Kubrat Pulev cold. Who else, though, is he knocked out cold? Because he did knock out Klitschko cold. I mean, he knocked him down multiple times. I mean, it was stopped. But, I mean, to be fair, shit, his fight was stopped when he took his first L. I mean, it just didn't go like, you know, he waved it off and he was on the ground on his back. He was, you know, he was in the corner. But who else? What's his name? What's the French fighter that he fought in 17? I forget his name now. Carlos Takam. He did knock him out cold. They stopped that fight. No, just knocked out cold. No, not a lot of them. Charles Martin was knocked out cold. Charles Martin was knocked out like technically it was a KO because he didn't beat the count, so it was a KO. But he wasn't knocked out cold. There's differences to that, man. When you're knocked out cold, you need oxygen. That's when Povetkin hit, you know, White. When he hit Dillian White, and he hit him, and he was out. They'd give this man oxygen. Yeah, that's knocked out cold. Francis Ngannou was knocked out cold. Dillian White, yeah, Dillian White was knocked out cold. Dillian White, Kubrat Pulev, Helenius, Povetkin. I don't know if Povetkin was knocked out cold. Because if you say Povetkin was knocked out cold, you could put that Povetkin knockout in the same category as Vladimir Klitschko's knockout. Because he hit Klitschko with an uppercut, and then he hit him with a 1-2 and a 3, and then he went down. Then Klitschko gets back up, then he hits him with another punch, and then he goes to the body, and then it hits him with a right hand, and he gets knocked down. And then by the third, when it was coming to the third knockdown, which it wasn't a third knockdown, they stopped the fight. Povetkin got hit with, Povetkin did get knocked out too. He did get knocked out. I forgot. But Povetkin's one of those fighters, man. I wish he was younger because I really hate the fact that he didn't fight Deontay Wilder when he could have. When the drug bullshit, when the drug that Povetkin was okay, the drug that they found in his system was a drug that he was taking before the drug was a banned substance. The problem was that he took the drug after it was on the banned substance. So I think he said to himself, either he took too much of the drug at one point where it was legal, or it wasn't, should I say, a banned substance, because banned substance means it's bad for your body. Okay, so that was the problem with that. But Povetkin and Wilder didn't fight because of that drug, whatever that drug was. Now, Manny Pacquiao got knocked out. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. I mean, it was good for Juan Manuel Marquez because Juan Manuel Marquez was, he got shitted on a couple of those fights. The second fight and really the third fight, because the third fight was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be. You know, they could have gave that to him, but they did not. Why? Because Manny Pacquiao was the man, and Juan Manuel Marquez wasn't. Manny Pacquiao was beating guys that, you know, more than likely would have either beat Juan Manuel Marquez. Because I look at guys like Juan Manuel Marquez fought Marco Antonio Barrera, right? And Marco Antonio Barrera got like a couple points taken from him, you know. So yeah, it was a good fight though. I'm a Marco Antonio Barrera fan, so you know, when I saw that fight, I was like, oh, that shit, you know. That was really good. I remember when Juan Manuel Marquez fought what was it? Joel Casamayor. Did wobble AJ early and got stoppage in the mid rounds. Yeah, Povetkin did. He got them Joshua's. They say he don't have a chin. Man, Povetkin hit this man, blooded his nose. Yeah, he jacked him up. He jacked AJ up. Yeah, this is bad, man. And then, like, the lady that was in here, she said that it was this was the fuck out. This was like a cow field or some shit. And that's what happens when you build a bunch of shit around this type of environment. You don't build a city out of a cow pasture. And that's why you got all these flies and shit. Welcome to Texas. I thought that was your mom, Kurt. No, man, my mom died. My mom died 2 days ago, 11 years ago. So that was one of the reasons I didn't post, because I just didn't feel like it. I always get moody around July-ish, because my mom died July 9th. So therefore I didn't really do anything that day. So no, that lady's not my, I mean, I don't know how old she is, but no, that's not my mother. Memory beat Michael Casitas. I remember Michael Casitas, that Greek fighter. That dude was hella strong. He had that crazy, wicked ass Greek tattoo on his back. Yeah, it was pretty cool. For people to say that AJ doesn't have a chin, clearly don't watch his fights. He took White's left hook, Povetkin's power punch, and got up from Klitschko. Odds chip. AJ don't know who he is inside. Nice bloke, but too unbalanced mentally to get the crown just now. Shit, if that's the case, he already had it. Usyk would lose to AJ on points right now. I don't think anybody beats Usyk on points, because see, Usyk knows how to turn it up, turn it down, you know. I don't think, see, and the thing is, I look, here's my thing. I'm sick of watching the same fights. That's why I'm not for a AJ Usyk 3. I mean, I'll watch it, but if AJ beats him, do I really care if he beats him at this point? No. You know, because right now, AJ's younger and Usyk's getting older. That's how it goes. You know, when you grow up, that means other people grow up as well. They get older. They don't stay the same and you catch up with them. Nobody catches up with age, especially when you're comparing them to people. James Bash coming in with that cash. He says, rest in peace, Mama CPB. Man, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You know, something crazy.
I get you back to the end of the street.
I just thought about it. My mom passed before I even started the channel. I started the channel 2 years after she passed. So she didn't know anything about me talking about boxing or any of that stuff. She's seen me watch a shitload of boxing, you know, me and my dad and stuff like that, and my uncles, and, you know, I got a crazy uncle, Uncle C, you know what I mean, guys like that. But no, she never seen the channel or anything like that. I mean, I wish she was or would have. That would have been awesome. Usyk distracted The Rock movie. He's in. Kurt, were you ever a fan of WWE? No, not really. No. Tony Lyons, I think Usyk has one last big fight in him at heavyweight because he looks slower versus Fury. You know, something's going on with Usyk. If he's talking about going to cruiserweight, something's going on with him. I mean, AJ proved Ruiz was useless in the rematch. Ruiz proved it himself that he was useless. All it took for him to get paid and get laid. That's all it took for Andy Ruiz. That's all it took. All it took for Andy was shit to win. And see, who's to say if Andy wouldn't have done the same shit that he did with Parker? What if he would have got the decision against Joseph Parker? What would have happened would have been Andy Ruiz probably would have done the same shit. I'm a champion. Give me the Chardonnay. Give me the Snickers. Give me the tequila. Give me the carne asada. Con lard. Andy Ruiz had too much burritos for the second fight. He had too much of everything. He did exactly what good. Get out. There you go. Little faggot tried to go back in here. He tried to. I was like, the fight that we all need to see is Usyk versus Ben Whittaker. Ben Whittaker, for one, Ben's going to get knocked out. And I like Ben Whittaker. But Ben Whittaker's going to get his neck is too long and he sticks his head out. His chin is too high. And I have people calling me like, man, you heard of Ben Whittaker? I'm like, yes, I've heard of Ben. He needs to be tested more. We need to see how good he really is. Miller gonna smoke Ruiz. I hope so. I hope Jarrell Miller knocks out Ruiz. I hope he knocks him spark out and then calls Brooklyn and then calls out AJ. Yo, AJ, where you at? I just whooped and knocked out the boy that you ran from for 12 rounds. I know you a sissy. I smell pussy on you. I know you ain't want to fight me. And if I'd have fought you that night, I'd have did the same thing Andy did. I would have did it worse. I probably would have bagged the body in the ring. That's what I would have done. I would have did that to you, AJ. That's what you need to do. Turkey Al-Rashid, Your Excellency, go ahead and make this fight happen. You know that fight was brewing. That's why I was there. That's why Anthony was there. It wasn't about skinny ass Wilder. It was about Jarrell Miller and AJ. It wasn't about Otto Eileen. It wasn't about Joseph Parker. It was about me and versus AJ. The brothers versus the others. Yeah, man, he would sell that shit, bro. You know, he would sell that shit, bro. You know, he would sell that. You mean you want Anthony and Joshua? I want him for $25 million and give AJ whatever the hell you want to give AJ. Give him $2 because he a $2 ass. I wouldn't give him shit. More than likely.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Ruiz beats Miller. Yeah, he will. I don't want him to, though. I really don't want Andy's like, Andy, look. Andy should get with a fighter that people like. Here's the thing. Fight Jarrell Miller. Fight Dillian White. Fight somebody that may give you a fight. Bars, people. Bars. I feel like Mayweather could be an effective promoter if he got personal. No, he's not. Because he's not a promoter. He's an entertainer. That's what you don't understand about Floyd. Floyd is not a promoter. God damn it. And they're attacking me, cuz. Look, it's meaning war. They're attacking me. He hit me right here. Floyd is half a politician. Floyd is not a promoter. Leonard Ellerbe was a promoter. Floyd was never a promoter. Leonard Ellerbe was the promoter. That's what you need to understand about that. Leonard was doing all the work. Yeah, dude. This is war, man. This is war, eh? What you got, Joe Joyce versus Chisora? Chisora ain't got enough left. He gonna run out of gas in 4 rounds, and then and then Joyce is gonna do what he always does. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly how it's gonna happen. He's just gonna overpower. Got his ass. He's gonna overpower. He's just gonna outwork him. There's another one. So Wilder's staying at heavyweight? I don't know. Wilder's chilling. Wilder probably in Central America taking some more ayahuasca. He's on some more ayahuasca, man. That's what he's on. Yeah, dude. Look, here's another one. Look. Bastard. You know? And then see the ones I let out, they're all in they're trying to get back in like they're possessed. Funny because he's fought my friend's waiter before that. Damn it. Go away. Leave me be. Son of a bitch. It sounds so nasty, man. Fly is mandatory for Kurt. Kurt, stop ducking him. Damn flies, man. Oh, see, he tried to attack me again. Bastard got on my face. Get your chopsticks out. I know, right? I wish I had some. I'd be like Mr. Miyagi. Hey, man, I've caught them in my hand a couple times, like both of my hands, though. You know, just caught them like this. Wilder working on his legs in parallel universe. Mama Lou in the building. Counterpunch to you.
And everything down here got to move.
All right. Can you get man walking to you? Come back on that belly?
I hate these flies, bro. You guys got to see me get diabolical. My dog, great at catching flies. I don't know. I know Don King can promote the shit out of anyone from anyone. Got it. Son of a bitch. Die. And they're around here like it's just like it's bad because they're just flying and like attracting you know, turn water into wine. Those flies have more personality than Triple D. Ah! Let's go. You want to go? You're going to swing out. We can swing out right now. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You know, AJ trying to be cool. Daniel, don't disrespect me. Daniel, don't disrespect me. Shut up. I'll crack this table chair in front of you in your face. Don't disrespect me. You can't intimidate me. You can't intimidate me. Who do you think you are? You can swing out. We can swing right now. I'm like, dude, sit down. You know Frank, what's his name? Frank, is it Frank? Frank? Damn. What's Flat Top's last name? Warren, there you go. Damn. Frank Warren told him to do that. Now, Daniel, I want you to go in there and say you're going to swing out at him. I want you to really stick it to AJ now. This is a big fight for us, and we need to win. But we need you to come out like you did big fat ass Jarrell Miller. Do you remember? Do you remember? We need this. Eddie's think he's so suave. AJ's rich, thick, fat neck. He's pompous. We need to show him that you got personality. Come on, chum. Right? Are you with me? Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. You know, Daniel. I'm like, why are you looking around like that, dude? Looking all sneaky. You know? Shut up. Shut up. I'll crack your face. I'll crack your face. Daniel, don't disrespect me. Daniel, don't disrespect me, Daniel. Hergovic said Triple D is like a kid lost in the mall. He did, and the fucker got beat. Dumb jackass. He didn't do better than Jarrell, though. But he was just like, he's like some kid in some mall or something. You know. And that fucking kid, that overgrown kid, beats you the hell up. You pissed that overgrown kid off. You know. The last time Triple D showed me this much personality, Triple J crushed his face with a jab.
Car we need somebody for.
Yeah. He shouldn't have said what he said, but he said it already. All right. And then Joe Joyce broke his fucking face for it. He broke his eye bone. He did, man, and found out Danny Dubois don't have he don't have head movement. He's just a big, stiff, dumb bloke. Sad. But I'll tell you who is a bad Dubois. What's her name? What's Danny Dubois' sister's name? Is it Brittany? Is it Brittany Dubois? Candace Dubois? Caroline. Yeah, Caroline Dubois. Yeah. Yeah, she's a bad little scrapping motherfucker, man. She's good. I seen her fight. I'm like, damn, that's Daniel's sister? Yeah, Caroline can go. Yeah, man. And she's a little cutie pie, too. You know, you can tell they're related. But you know what I mean? Smash that like, people. Fizz. Anyways, bye. What's going on with Fizz? Kurt, how you so good at impressions? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, just practice, man. Just practice. Sorry, Fizz. Damn. Anyways, bye. Damn. Sound like one of my exes jumped on there or something. Bloop. You know? You know what I'm saying? No, Daniel, I really want you to really put it to him. Talk shit. Yeah. Damn, bro is Ice Cube. That's Ice Cube. What'd he say? What'd he say? Imagine Ruiz versus Triple D, the most boring press conference ever. I'm going to chop that tree down. I'm really thanking God for the opportunity. To me, it's just kind of like it's stiffer AJ, but not as tall. And I'm going to show people why I'm the best and why I'm the former champion unified. And when I beat him, I want AJ. You say you have your daddy. I'm going to beat you like your daddy. I want AJ fight. He'll wake up. AJ. Oh, honey, I dreamed. Anoche soñada, yo tengo una pelea otra con Anthony Joshua. Cállate, Andy, por favor. Bitch. I have a question. Why these fighters keep calling out Tank? Number one is never ever is going to beat him. He has a lot in his arsenal that he hasn't showed us. You can see it in every fight. That's a bad dude, man. Tank Davis. He made little racist pussy boy quit. He took a knee. Yeah. That's why that's why he's saying all those N-words, you know. That Ruiz voice. Man, Ruiz is... I had a dream that I fought Anthony Joshua the third time and I won. I woke up with a heart on. What? What? Oh, man. I wonder where Mark Madoff is. I don't know where Mark Madoff is. He's somewhere. And he's not really a bad bloke. I think he has some kind of weird issue going with him. I think it's Tourette's or it's something like that. He has a condition. I used to make fun of him. Now I know he has a condition. It's not really that funny, is it? The England soccer team is going to win the Euro Cup on Sunday, Kurt. Byron Newton, counterpunch to you, brother. I want to see that. Great. Great. Triple D wrote his lines on his wrist so Miller wouldn't completely embarrass him. Yeah, you know somebody taught him that shit. Just say, I'm going to beat you. You say your name.
Jelly, do you have a van there?
No, it's Janaya answered, but no container went to base.
Copy. I said soccer for Americans. Oh.
And they get this shot, I give y'all a holler, but she just gonna dip in and grab somebody and take them out.
Copy.
Triple D can't think for himself. He has the brain capacity of a sleeping seahorse. Fucking cunts. I hate flies, dude. I've always hated flies. People are criticizing Floyd for not commenting on Ryan's saga N-word. Damn. You at work, brother. Yeah, hard hitter, puncher. Yeah, I'm at work, man. I'm at work. Just chilling out, you know. I feel like I could beat Dubois in a fight. I don't know about that shit. That motherfucker's young. See, Dubois can punch. That motherfucker might hit you and knock you out like he break your neck like he did Trevor Bryan. That's what happened to Trevor Bryan, bro. He got his ass knocked out and he got a bad neck injury. That's what happened to him, man. If he knocked me out, I'd probably become a fan. Yeah. Nah, I ain't messing with Daniel Dubois. Because see, understand, Daniel Dubois likes to unload punches on you. He's been practicing a lot. You know? He's been practicing a whole lot. First, you need to beat Miller before fighting Triple D. Miller's hard to knock out, though. He's just a big, corn-fed ass. Looks like a warthog. He looks like Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, especially with the, you know, he has the whole mohawk thing. You guys remember that, like the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the cartoon back in the day? That's who he reminds me of. Say your prayers, turtles. You guys remember that? Damn, am I the only one that old? I guess. Bebop and Rocksteady. Dude, I used to play that video game so much as a kid. That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game. Dude, that game was the shit. Man, you could get all 4 people playing at the same time. Oh, that made it easier, though. Because if it was just you versus the game, and it's meant to be a multiplayer, oh, man. Hey, Kurt, what do you think of Martin Bacali versus Jared Anderson? I think it's going to be a good test for Jared Anderson, another notch in the belt for him. Based on his fluidity and mobility and stamina in his youth. That's what beats Martin Bacali. It ain't the punching power, bro. I'm not saying that. If he gets a stoppage, it's going to simply be because of accumulation of shots. See, Martin Bacali for fighting Michael Hunter, that fight was only because Bacali ran out of gas.
I have to tuck Lori's van up a little bit towards the trucks. Copy that. I'm gonna have to move out of here, I guess. Yep.
Mortal Kombat, yeah, it was good too.
You guys.
Yeah, I was an arcade dude, man. I stayed at the arcade. I get me an extra $10. Shit, I'll spend it all at the arcade, man. You know, and have a good time. Come home on a high. You know, playing video games with some dudes you don't even know. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys a story, right? First time I went to Montreal, and this is a trip. Montreal, Canada. Bro, I love that city. I went down this street. I just randomly struck out walking, bro. And I ate a gyro. I ate a gyro with beef inside the gyro. Okay, so it was bloody good, bro. It was delicious. So, yeah, Streets of Rage, that's my shit too, Strangeness. But anyway, bro, I kept walking. I went to because it was my first time ever going in Canada, and this was in 2017. So I went into like it looked like a store like CVS or Walgreens, like a pharmacy store. And I got some of these drinks called Cuba Libres, right? They were in a can, they were by Club Tails, and I got 2 of them. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get 2. So I kept walking and I kept walking, and I ran up on a place called the Arcade Mat. That was the name of it, the Arcade Mat. You can look it up, it's in Montreal, bro. So if you're ever in Montreal, look up the Arcade Mat. M-A-T-T. Arcade speaks for itself, okay? And when I tell you I went in, you pay was it $5 or was it $7? I think it was $5. You give them your coat, you give them your belongings, you pay the $5, and it's all you can fucking play. Bro, I'm playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Alpha. I'm playing Streets of Rage. I'm playing Streets of Rage 2. I'm playing all these older games that I haven't played in a few decades, I'm pretty sure. And it was awesome, bro. It was, it was nostalgic because I'm sitting there playing with these dudes and we're high-fiving and fist bumping and shit. Yeah! And they had, look, on top of that, they had a tournament night. So it was a tournament night. So
Manny, we need Manny.
So these guys were coming about in these tournaments, man, and we would play in these tournaments.
Guys on Manny. We need Manny back in the video, man. We can't find him.
And get this, it was more than it was also a bar.
If you're on channel 3, we are gonna have to drive the video ban on this one. Is that Manny picture cars?
No.
Manny, whoever was driving the Video Village van.
We'll send it out, get it.
Thank you very much, Joey.
So, dude, you could play Pac-Man and have a beer. Like the tables, you had the monitor inside the tables where you could put beer in and drink. Bro, it was nice. It was nice. Golden Axe was good. I haven't played that in a long time where he turns into a beast and shit. Yeah, it's been a while since I played that, you know. It's been a long while since I played that. Heard today that Tyson Fury's name is Luke McGinnis. Yeah, Tekken. Yeah, Tekken's my go-to now. I've been playing Tekken for probably about 30 years. And I'm probably better at Tekken than I am in any other game. And it's weird. Maybe because of the dynamics. Maybe because I played it longer. Double Dragon was good. Pac-Man. Dude, you would love the arcade mat, man. The arcade mat, bro. This shit was wicked. In Montreal, Canada. You know? Hot-ass chicks walking around. I was like, oh my God. And I didn't want to leave. I took a bus there from Vermont because I used to go to school in Vermont, and I was up there visiting an old girlfriend in Vermont, in Burlington. So I was like, yo, I'm going to take a $50 bus ticket and go to Canada. Killer Instinct was awesome, man. Man, my favorite fighter was Jago. If you guys can remember Jago. He was a ninja with the little sword. Yeah, he was a bad dude, bro. Them tactics were proper. They were dominating to Dutch. Not sure if we're going to beat Spain. That, though, what's your prediction? I don't have one, bro. May the best team win. You can get all those old games on your phone nowadays. Yeah, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same playing it at an arcade, bro. You know? Yoshimitsu. Yeah, that dude was weird. Yoshimitsu was straight up weird. He was a weirdo. Did all that reciprocal shit all the time. I'm like, what the hell is that gonna help? You know? WrestleMania in the arcade was awesome. Yeah, I remember that, Ken Blair. Or Ken Bear. Counterpunch to you. I remember that. I did remember that, man. Big special day for me tomorrow morning. Tony Lyons, what's going on with you, man? What's happening with you tomorrow? Shout out to Tony Lyons on his big special day tomorrow. I use martial law, yeah, AKA, yeah. Martial is Bruce Lee, because you had martial law, then you had what's his son's name? Damn, forget his son's name. Okay, here it is. And that's the reason. The reason why you have so many cattle. Okay, you look at this shit. Okay, that's cattle. That's sheep over there. That's poultry, pigeons, and fucking rabbits. That's tower pomade. Yeah, now it makes sense. That's why you got all these flies everywhere. I'm getting mad thinking, you know, what cologne? I wear Kurt DeVille Max. It's my own cologne. Take me car, big build. Take my car, big build to get the DQ500 DXG box mapped with TVS software. I'm about my cars, bro. Been a long time waiting. Yeah, I'm doing my BMW like that. I'm getting a supercharger on my BMW between later this year and early next year. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get that done for my BMW. And it's because it's already a beauty. And you know, it musky? No, not musky, man. Lusky. Bars! Kurt, eat chili and garlic. They hate that. Yeah, I know, right? Damn flies. Yeah, we're in a damn animal shed. I missed the arcade. I remember tying string to a quarter and finishing the arcade game and getting free credits. Remember that? Dude, I ain't never did that shit. Y'all used to do all that old sneaky, diabolical shit. I wasn't that sneaky. But I think if somebody would have told me, I probably would have tried it. I just never heard of it, to be fair. But, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, lusky, is it? I'm lusky, Holmes. Women don't think I'm musky. They think I'm lusky. Hey, brother, did you reserve the new Undisputed game? I have not yet. No. Did I? No, I have not yet. I should. Kurt, you always hanging with the baddies. Yeah, I know. Badass kids, man. I don't hang around with I hang around with nerds, but not, how do I say it? I didn't really care for spazzy guys, nerds, because they like comic books, and I like comic books and shit like that, video games. And mostly nerds are the only guys that grown up to actually still, you know, they're in that same genre, because everybody grow up and get jobs and shit. But like, I don't know. I guess it depends on, you know, how well we got along, I guess. Because it's guys I used to hang around with, bro, I haven't seen since high school. You know what I mean? And I've wondered, you know, they don't have social media or none of that shit. And you look at it like, okay, well, you know, obviously, you know, that's how you get in touch with people. But if you don't really want to get in touch with anybody at all, you don't want to mess with them. Kurt, do you play on PC or console? Console. I have a PC, but a friend of mine has it, and I don't even know if he's fixed it yet. I need to get it back from him. Kurt, what's your best horror movie characters of all growing up? Well, I remember Friday the 13th came out. I was like 5 years old. I think it came out in like 1984. And that shit scared me. It scared the shit out of me. Probably about 2 years after that, Hellraiser came out. And I got so scared, but I didn't want people to know that I was scared, because my parents used to leave me alone, you know, because I was just a tough kid or whatever. So I called all my cousins over. Yeah, come on over, let's watch this movie. But I was actually scared as shit. You know what I mean? I was scared as shit. I was scared to be in there by myself watching it. So I got them over there, and I really wasn't scared because we're all together. So if something got us, it'd get all of us, right? Rene Padilla, salute Kurt. What do you think of Kid Austin at 135? I don't know much about him. I haven't seen much about him. I think I've seen some clips. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Friday the 13th was early, occurred about 1980. Yeah, I seen a couple of those. It's only had 1,000 of them. You know? Michael Myers, yeah, that shit was dope. It was scary as hell. You see that dude, you know you're gonna die. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys. Did y'all see Creed 3? Y'all seen Creed 3? I see all the Creeds. I support all the boxing movies. Yeah, I saw it with my dad. I saw that with my dad. Yeah, I saw Creed 3 with my dad. Yeah. I seen it the same day Usyk agreed to the 35%. My son, who's 10, was playing Fortnite with 3 of his friends online. One of his friends started to freak out, saying there was a man out front his house dressed in black. Police turned up and arrested him. Damn. So it really was somebody. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta be careful on that, man. You gotta be careful on that stuff. At Kirk ranks the toughest Vivians and Rocky. Oh, I don't know. Shit. Clubber Lang, Drago. Out of those. It sure ain't Rocky 5. It sure the hell ain't Apollo Creed. It's gotta be one of those dudes. You know? Was just looking in his window. Oh man. That's scary. You need to find him and, see where he lives. That's what I would do. I would find out who he is, where he lives, so I can do that same shit to him. Just watch outside his house like this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do, man. Find out everything I could find out about him. Kurt, I'd rather see Caleb Plant fight someone like Chris Eubank instead of Canelo. Canelo cherry picking, man. He fighting them young dudes, those smaller dudes, and making them come up and weight so he can beat this cowboy shit out of them, and then pay him about $4 or $5 grand. You know what I mean? Mill. Sorry, Canelo. But yeah. Mr. T. He's a foot taller than Mr. T. Yeah. Tommy Morrison would have been a great fighter. He was supposed to fight Tyson. Yeah, I mean, he did his thing. You know? Feel bad for Tommy the Duke Morrison. Tommy Duke he was a good actor too. He was playing himself. Tyler Perry's being a puppet. Tyler Perry Balboa's puppet. Tyler Perry Balboa's puppet. I'm my own fighter. I'm from Oklahoma. First person I ever knocked out was my daddy. Tommy Morrison gets destroyed by Ray. Yeah, I remember that, man. That was terrible. He got hit, and man, he just kept hitting him. He was like, oh, dude, he was knocking him out. I mean, I'm like, I feel like, oh boy, throw in the damn towel. Why did Stallone cast Bellew in Rocky? Because Bellew had like a kind of a creepy demeanor. It was good for the character. I'll kill you all these. I'll take you into the water. I'll really block you. What date is AJ fighting in September? Feels ages away, don't it? It does, man. And it's already July. Next month will be October. It's like it's 2 weeks. It's 2 months from now. It's July already though. So you got July, then you got August, then September. And then guess what? We'll be looking, and when October comes, we'll be looking into 2025. Okay? If he dies, he dies. Like Chris Tucker when he threw the towel off of Rush Hour. Wipe yourself, man. You bleeding. My birthday on the 29th. Happy birthday, Tony Lyons. Shucks. I remember Foreman lifted Joe Frazier off his feet with punches. Yeah, he really beat the shit out of Joe Frazier. That was sad. But yeah, man. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. It's 6:38. Who you got, JJ or Chisora? Joe Joyce is gonna knock out Chisora, and I hope he does it to the point where Derek Chisora never fights again. And he's not gonna knock him out. He's just gonna beat him up real bad. I mean, the shit out of him. But you know, for about 4 rounds, that's gonna be well of a fight. They fighting on the 29th of the month, this month, July. Joe Joyce taking on Derek Chisora. When is Ruiz fighting? August 3rd. So that's like the weekend after. So the weekend after we get all them fights. Top Jet Li movies. Lethal Weapon 4. Kiss of the Dragon. Unleashed. Fearless. Yeah. Yeah, Lethal Weapon 4, bro. Lethal Weapon 4, he was just diabolical, bro. He was this badass triad, bro. He was probably the most cruel, quiet, deadly villain that I ever seen on a Chinese man. And that was Jet Li in Lethal Weapon 4. Oh yeah, he was bad as hell, bro. He was bad as hell. He did not play. Oh yeah, From Cradle to the Grave was good too. Exit Wounds was good too. But I don't even know if he was on Exit Wounds, was he? Steven Seagal's a prick. I don't like Steven Seagal. I watched some of his movies until I realized how unrealistic they really were and how egotistical he was. He's hurt a lot of stuntmen. He's done a lot of bullshit, you know? He's about 300 pounds. He's about 7 foot tall. He does all these fake ass demonstrations of him tossing people and fake hip tosses and shit. It's real pathetic, you know? I've been working out with Indian clubs. Highly recommended it for people with shoulder problems and wrist problems. Once Upon a Time in China. I don't remember that one. Van Damme, that's my guy right there.
Hey, Larry. Go ahead.
Triple D is a paper champ. Well, he has to become a real one by beating AJ, doesn't he? We're getting ready to wrap it up here, guys. I appreciate it. I shall be live tomorrow so we can talk about some more stuff concerning John Fury and family. Guys, appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. The few, the proud, the Counterpunch Boxing News crowd. Bars. Until then, guys, see you later. And everyone has been counterpunched. Peace!